So, I like Pokemon a lot, and that might be an understatement. I love Pokemon. It's my second favorite gaming franchise behind Minecraft, and this is a video I have wanted to make for a very long time. So now, I'm finally taking the time to do it, and I couldn't be more excited. Some things I'll mention beforehand is that my Nintendo Switch capture card is pretty cheap, so some of the footage in this video will be blurry. I don't even have a way to screen record my 3DS, so I'll just be recording that stuff with my phone camera. There are 898 Pokemon right now, so picking out just 10 was difficult, and that means this list might not be 100% accurate, and it'll be subject to change, but right now I'm very happy with my list, but with 898 pocket monsters, I probably missed something. Also the font that I'll be using for the numbers is Comic Sans. By the way, I'll say a few bad words in this video, so go away now if you don't want to hear anything like fuck. So without any further ado, here are Voidatron's top 10 favorite Pokemon. Number 10. So, number 10 is a tie. I couldn't decide between these two, and they are similar enough, so Onix and Steelix share my number 10 spot. It's a cool giant rock snake. In all honesty, I might just like it because of its size. Who doesn't want to be in command of a metal snake the size of a house? Steelix's Mega is pretty cool too. I remember having a Steelix in Unova. I don't know how I got him. I guess size does matter. Number 9. Gyarados. It's just Onix, but wet. I wish I had more to say, but I just like giant serpent creatures. But don't worry, this is the last giant snake monster on this list. Oh yeah, I also love that it can use wacky moves like Flamethrower and Thunderbolts. On an old Pixelmon server, I had a Gyarados called Nemo. He was strong in battle, and it was really fun riding him around in the Minecraft oceans. Number 8! Rhyperior. I know its pre-evolved little brother is more popular, but I prefer Rhyperior. Maybe I just like how it looks when he uses his signature move, Rock Wrecker. How the holes in his hand shoot out tiny rocks to form a giant one. So cool! There is also his immovable looking body, and I think Palmer's Rhyperior from the anime is awesome. I actually bred my own Rhyperior with the same moves and abilities as Palmer's. Even the name sounds powerful. Rhyperior? If I heard something called Rhyperior wanting me dead, I think I would Rhypiss myself. Number 7. It's Beedrill. This Pokemon used to be my favorite a long time ago. I think it's equally hilarious as it is badass to supersize a bee and give it swords for hands. If it wasn't for his awesome green shiny and Mega Evolution, he would probably be under Rhyperior. I mean, look at this flying pincushion. It'll give you the Pfizer, Moderna, and Johnson & Johnson shot all at once. Number 6. My first Pokemon game was Pokemon White version, and this Thunder God was the first pocket monster I got all the way to level 100. I remember adding him to my team the instant I caught him. I don't remember who I replaced him with, but I have zero regrets. I must have been 10 or 11, and at that age, having this giant black dragon at my command made me feel like the coolest motherfucker on the planet. And the moves he learns are also awesome. Fusion Bolt was cool, and it looked devastating. Zekrom is what introduced me to the move Outrage, which is currently one of my favorite attacks. I even gave him the HM Fly, because I wanted to fly around Unova on my Thunder Lizard. But most importantly, I remember when he got to level 100 and wanted to learn Bolt Strike. I was so excited to see what that move did. And I remember thinking every Pokemon had an ultimate move they would learn after they made it to level 100. Thanks to Zekrom's Outrage, I was finally able to beat Alder. Aside from my history with this pocket monster, just look at him. A giant dark dragon? So cool! Number 5. So, who could be above Thor's pet lizard? I'll give you a hint. It's a poison type from Unova. No, it's not Scolipede. Not him either. So that just leaves... That's right. The pile of garbage is my 5th favorite Pokemon. Like Zekrom, Garbodor is here for nostalgic reasons. My first memory of the Pokemon anime was that one episode where the kids hid themselves away in the treehouse with their Trubbish. I just think that Trubbish is cute, and Garbodor is an underrated badass. I mean, one of his arms is a whip made of rebar, and the other hand has 3 guns attached to it. Garbodor was actually my first favorite Pokemon when I was younger. A long time ago, on the Pokemon website, there's this team builder where you would put your top 6 favorite Pokemon in a list, and the number 1 would have a pulsing energy video behind the PNG of the Pokemon. Since Garbodor was a poison type, the background was purple. Sadly, that is not on the Pokemon website anymore, but using the Wayback Machine, I was able to find some remnant of the old team builder. On top of that, I am so happy that he got a Gigantamax form. Do you know how great it feels when a Pokemon that nobody else seems to love gets special attention from Game Freak? Because it feels good. In Galar, I raised the Garbodor and named him Junker, after that one boss in Mario and Luigi Bowser's Inside Story. Number 4. I don't care if it's overrated, it's a fucking fire dragon. For this hottie, I don't need a deep personal reason to like him. Just look at him, look at his tail, look at his wings. I also mained Pokemon Trainer in Super Smash Bros. Before Steve came out, and the finishing matches with Flare Blitz was all too hilarious. There are so many things I like about Charizard. We have Ash's Charizard, Red's Charizard, Charizard's Black Shiny, both of its Mega Forms, Gigantamax Charizard is okay, I guess. In Kalos, I raised a Mega Charizard Y, and I named it... Flame. Super creative, I know. Number 3! Now, for my earliest memory of Pokemon in general, I was in elementary school, maybe 3rd or 4th grade. My mom was a teacher, so before school, I would hang out in her classroom, and one day, my mom's teaching partner's son, who was my age and a really good friend of mine, came over with his DS, and with Pokemon White version inside of it, and he already had an Emboar. That fire pig was the coolest thing that little me ever laid eyes on. I just like how the dust cloud appeared under him just from landing, and I especially liked his cry. I also learned that Emboar could learn both Scald and Grass Knot. That's something both of us flipped our shit over. I want to breed a new Emboar with those moves someday, and name him Endeavor, after that guy from Sky High. When I told my friend I was getting in the game soon, he offered to trade his Emboar to me, and all he wanted was... Number 2. A Snivy. He said that he would trade me his fully evolved Emboar for a level 5 Snivy. So of course, when I got the game I picked Snivy as my first Pokemon instead of Tepig. This was before the time that every kid had a smartphone in their pocket, so I didn't talk to him for a while after starting the game, and before I saw him again, my starter already fully evolved into a Serperior. And I remember Serperior's Leaf Blade destroying my opponents. Even some not very effective attacks would one-shot. The more I played the game, the more I fell in love with Serperior. But at the time, I still had my sights set on that Emboar. When I finally saw him again, and we were about to trade, fate stopped me from trading away my first Pokemon ever. Serperior knew Cut, an HM move, and since he was in my party, I couldn't trade him away. Neither of us knew about the move deleter, or even that the HM was the problem, so the trade just never happened. And I'm glad, because I really like this garden snake now. Like with Charizard, I love the character of Snivy in the anime. I love how smug she is, and I think the vine whips coming from her neck are neat, and I love the rivalry she has with Iris's Emolga. Serperior can also learn Outrage now, and you know how I feel about that move. I actually still have my first Serperior in my Ultra Moon cartridge. The first art commission I ever bought was about my Serperior, and I'm still super happy with how it came out. Now, would Serperior be this high if my friend never made the offer, and I just picked Tepig anyway? Probably not. They say you never forget your first time, and my first Pokemon journey was unforgettable. Kinda. I don't remember the other 5 Pokemon I have in my team. Before I unveil my favorite Pokemon, I'll list some honorable mentions in no particular order. With so many Pokemon, it was tough to narrow it down to 10, so here are some Pokemon that didn't make the list. I like its design, I like its design, I like its design, I like its design. It's my favorite middle evolution. It's a lawnmower. I think a lawnmower Pokemon is hilarious. My first Pokemon hatched from an egg. First wandering legendary I caught. Gengar! I like its design, I like its design, I like its design. The only Pokemon that can learn Dark Void, I like its design. Whew. Anyway. Number 1. Primeape. My favorite Pokemon is Primeape. I have gone through a lot of favorite Pokemon in my time, and I have stuck with Primeape for the longest. I even have him as my phone case. But why do I love this cotton ball of rage so much? Well, his anime appearance was great, even though a mad ass just gave his away to some random himbo! It goes without saying, but I love its design. A pig and a monkey together? Genius! But my favorite part of the persona of Anger from Inside Out is the fact that they can learn Thunderbolt. I love giving Pokemon moves that you would never expect them to have. That's why I enjoyed giving Emboar Scold and Grass Knot, and my superior knows Aqua Tail. But I love the idea of Primeape using Thunderbolt like a Pikachu. Just the idea of an angry pig monkey punching and shooting lasers at anything that looks at it in the eye amuses me. One thing I don't like about my golden boy is its shiny form. Oh man, I'm all for green colored shinies, but this just looks like Primeape after he refused to take his flu shot. I'd be pretty pissed off too if I looked like that. I actually used to run a Twitter account where I made better versions of shiny Primeape. Used to. I've owned a few Primeape over the years. I got my main one in Ultra Moon, a competitive shiny Primeape named Bedrock, Punchy from Pokemon Go, I have one in Pokemon Masters, and I plan on breeding many more. Well, I'm super happy I finally made this video. Is this list perfect? I don't know. There's like this many Pokemon right now, so it's probably impossible to narrow them down so specifically, but I'm happy with this list now. But that's besides the point. Tell me some of your favorite Pokemon in the comments below. Thank you so much for watching, and outros are hard.